Hey, Frank Paris here. People have been asking me recently about IBM in Pittsburgh, the convention. I will be there with my lovely wife, and we will be enjoying the IBM convention with the rest of you, those who are going. And others have asked me in the last couple of months about some of the products that I sell. So basically, what I'm going to do is go run through it real quick, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff, and I make other things too. This is just a sample of some of the stuff that I make. The 1960 Time Machine from the movie The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. The H.G. Wells working time machine with Tantalus boxes available for me. I have one I just finished, ready to ship. We have one Johnny 5 for those model people. That talks and has 20 different sayings from the movie, and his mouth LED lights move as he says it. There's Johnny 5. And we have one bad robot. I have a friend of mine who has a 3D printer. He makes a lot of the stuff that I sell. So here is a bad robot. My Mystic box is really cool, okay, because somebody can see that the battery's not plugged in, but when you take and close the box, the buzzer starts to buzz, that kind of thing, with the mystery box. My Magical Money Machine, I've got two left. I'm keeping one and I'm selling one, so there's my Magical Money Machine. This is an additional piece that goes along with my lighter than air water that you use for the slush cup routine, that comes with instructions for the lighter than air water mechanism that creates different LED lights and things, and you would mix up the chemicals, the chemical waters, and then you would just pour it into another styrofoam cup, and of course when you turned it upside down, it would not fall out. Okay, I still make the cigar circuses. I make the invisible coin toss where you pour out 4 coins. Okay, make them vanish. Okay, and one at a time you pluck them from the air, and they wind up making a noise as they go back into the cup. And at the end, you can pour out the 4 coins. This is a smart glass lie detector, which, if I can get this just right, I can turn it off. And you can see that when I turn it off, did I push the button? Let me just get the button here. Oh, it disappeared. You can't see the card anymore. This is my standard card rising snake in a wine carafe. Or you can put it in anything. I'll just turn it on here. So you can just drop this whole thing into anything. And of course, it comes up and it goes back down. And then it comes up with another card. Okay, so you can just take this card away. There would be a stack of cards in here. Feed me something, you know, some comedy kind of routine you would do with this guy. Okay, so we make these also. This is the last one that I have made, okay, that I'm willing to sell. And this is a Del Rey Fireman Sam trick. I've added an invisible deck. He just climbs up and gets a card that somebody has said is their favorite card. Of course, it is face down in a face-up deck. And the card next to it happens to be Fireman Sam's favorite card. What a coincidence. This is my stage size lie detector, okay, which if I take a clipboard here, which would have all my lie detector questions on it, and I press it, and if he was telling the truth, the spectator, the young spectator, that's what would happen. He'd get all the green lights flashing, and if he was lying, that's what he would get. So that's a lie detector. I started working on some 3D steampunk skulls. I have a fellow who makes the gear part of it on the bottom. another fellow who coats the skulls, so those are available. This is my trademark robot, which talks, and you can change the voices and give them a Donald Duck or a Mickey Mouse voice, and you can stick that in a box. So that's that. That's Tom Urisid's bunny in a hat. Waited 2 years for it, but I got it. It works great. You'll see that routine up on YouTube. Okay, we have a 3D fan, which shows different figures. You can't really see it doing justice there, and that's not really for sale, but just thought I'd throw it out there for you to see. This is not for sale either. This is my clock made out of automobile parts. I bought the parts and the kit from somebody who makes them and also sells them assembled and unassembled. I'm not even sure if he's still in business. So, and then I do sell model machines assembled. I buy them in kit form and I assemble them. So if you're interested in one of these guys, I've got 2 in stock. And this is the Del Rey remote control bird, which if you ever saw Del Rey do his act, he used a single bird and a double bird in his act. Never saw him do a triple. I do a triple in my act, but the double birds will argue over a card that was forced on a spectator until finally they both agreed that the card was whatever it was, a 7 of hearts, a 3 of diamonds, that kind of thing. So those are automations that are from the 50s that have been refurbished by me, new bellows and cleaned up and refeathering of the flowers. Dell used to take off the top, and he would work with the cage. He wouldn't work with the cage at all. So, but you get the cage with it when you buy it. And that's basically it. That's all that you see in front of you is available. Some of it is available, some of it's not. And I just wanted to show you all of this stuff. And I'm always coming up with new ideas and new creations. Somebody asked me about the lamp in the back. You can buy that on Etsy. Okay? And again, I bought mine from the vendor on Etsy in kit form, so I saved a few bucks. And it is a really cool lamp, which I guess when you're recording, you can't make it bigger. And that's basically it. Frank Paris over. And